Hello guests. Subscribe now for more unbelievable stories and exclusive content you won't find anywhere else. Broken Heart: The Shattered Promise, by Lu and Dylan Wang's heartbreaking infidelity story fiction. Rain poured heavily over Beijing that night, tapping against the apartment window like endless whispers. The city lights glowed softly, but none of them could warm the cold fear sitting in Dylan Wang's chest. Bai Lu had disappeared for 3 whole days. 3 days without a message. 3 days without a call. 3 days of silence that felt like torture. Dylan stared at his phone, dark, empty, lifeless. Just weeks ago, everything between them had felt perfect. They shared laughter, comfort, and quiet moments of affection known only to the two of them. They never announced their relationship to the public, but everyone who saw them together knew there was something real. Tonight, however, something felt wrong, terribly wrong. 2 weeks earlier, their world still seemed flawless. Bai Lu laughed brightly as Dylan playfully messed up her hair after filming. "You're such a child," she teased while tapping his shoulder. Dylan only smiled, admiring the spark in her eyes that made him believe in a future together. He had even bought a ring, hiding it in a drawer, waiting for the perfect day to propose. But happiness was unpredictable. It could collapse in a single moment. Everything began to change when a new name appeared in their conversations: Lu Jian, a rising young actor who would star in a drama with Bai Lu. Dylan supported her with a smile, though deep inside, a faint uneasiness stirred. At first, nothing seemed alarming. Bai Lu spoke casually about Lu Jian. "He helps me practice my script. He's really thoughtful when I'm tired. He brings me coffee every morning." Simple words, small things, but each one felt like a tiny crack in Dylan's heart. Still, he trusted her. He loved her. He convinced himself he was overthinking. Until that night. A trusted friend sent him a message: "You need to see this." Dylan opened the video with trembling hands. There she was, Bai Lu walking out of an upscale restaurant, with Lu Jian. The two of them looked close. Too close. Not just colleagues. Not just friends. They laughed together, leaned toward each other, shared looks that lovers shared. But the final moment of the video was what destroyed him. As they headed to the car, Lu Jian reached out and held Bai Lu's hand. And Bai Lu, the woman he loved more than anything, did not pull away. She held his hand back. Dylan felt the world collapse beneath him. When Bai Lu returned to her apartment that night, she froze, seeing Dylan standing inside, eyes darkened by heartbreak. "Lu, can we talk?" his voice cracked, hollow. Bai Lu swallowed hard. "Dylan, you scared me." "What's wrong?" "I saw the video," he whispered. Her face instantly turned pale. Silence filled the room. A suffocating silence. A silence colder than winter. Dylan closed his eyes, fighting to steady himself. "Why?" he asked weakly. Bai Lu opened her mouth, but no words came out. "It was nothing," she tried to say. "Tell me the truth." Dylan's voice shattered like glass. "Just tell me." Tears gathered in Bai Lu's eyes. She looked away. That alone was enough to hurt him more deeply than any confession. "You can't even look at me," Dylan laughed in devastation. "That says everything." Finally, she whispered, trembling, I was confused, Dylan. He came into my life when I felt you were too busy. I felt alone." "Alone?" Dylan blinked, stunned. "Lu, everything I've been doing, every sacrifice, it was for our future." The word future broke her. She collapsed into tears. "I'm sorry, but I went too far," she whispered. Dylan asked the question no betrayed lover ever wants to ask. "How far?" The silence that followed was the cruelest answer. Dash dash. He walked toward the door, every step heavy. Before leaving, he turned back and said, "I hope you find happiness, even if it's not with me." The door closed. Bailu fell to her knees, sobbing, reaching out, but her legs wouldn't move. All she could do was stare at the door that would never open again. The days that followed were the darkest in Dylan's life. He barely slept, barely ate, barely spoke. He shut himself away, the video replaying in his mind like a nightmare he couldn't escape. When the scandalous footage finally leaked online, though blurry fans could guess who it was. The internet exploded. Media went wild. Rumors spread everywhere. But public chaos meant nothing to Dylan. He cared only about one thing: the heart that had been shattered. One night, he gathered the courage to open the drawer containing the engagement ring he once planned to give her. His hands trembled as he lifted the tiny box. When he finally opened it, he broke down completely. The ring was no longer a symbol of hope, but a grave for a promise never kept. Meanwhile, Bailu drowned in regret. Luo Jian, the spark that seemed exciting at first, faded quickly. He was not the warmth she sought. He was a storm, one that destroyed everything she had built with Dylan. She would stare at photos of them for hours, begging time to reverse. Begging for forgiveness that might never come. But reality was merciless. Even the strongest love could crumble with one wrong choice. And sometimes, regret was far too late. This was how their love story collapsed. Not because of fate, but because of a heartbreaking decision that could never be undone. A story that left everyone who heard it stunned, speechless, and wondering, how could someone destroy a love so pure, with just one mistake?